Hey everybody, this is my review of the Samsung Link on Virgin Mobile, and just going to point out some things. Its price, first of all, it starts at 110-ish, 120 is what I paid. The price is changing pretty much weekly. So as you can see, the style actually kind of reminds me of the Palm Centro. I don't know if anybody recognizes that old phone or kind of sees the idea, but it's mostly around your screen here. And the design is interesting. It's something I kind of like, I kind of don't. At the same time, it's good and at the same time appalling. And let's just jump right into it. It has a full QWERTY keyboard. It's 4 lines. The keys are very small, but very good. Once you get used to it, it's a very good keyboard. All the keys have a nice tactile feel. You get a good sound with them. I don't know if you can hear that. The screen here is, I believe, 2.2 inches. Just thinking off the top of my head, so I might be wrong. And it's a good screen, it's pretty vibrant. You can see. Oh, no, that doesn't really work. Let me try lowering the brightness on my screen. So that shows you it a bit better. It's an okay screen, it's got a screen lock. The menus are kind of ugly in themselves. I don't know. On some models you can actually change it. For some carriers, on Virgin you're stuck with the black one. You go into your menus, which that just turns up white. They are purple and white, actually, highlighted purple. It's got a 1.3 megapixel camera. It plays MP3s. It's got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which is hidden here. You can connect it to a computer. Can take up to 16 gigs micro SD, which is right there. Your battery is 1000 milliamp hours or mAh, and it's astounding. I mean, I took it off the charger last night, made a couple calls, somewhere in around 20-30 text messages, about half an hour of web browsing, still got 5 blocks. So it's really good. There's not a whole lot else about this. The camera's okay. When you're listening to music, the sound quality through the speaker on the back right here is really good for a phone. Through headphones, it's okay. Like it's about what an iPod would be, a bit tinnier. The speakerphone quality is good. The call quality is comparable to my old Razr 2. It's really good. That's what really impressed me. It manages to keep a signal pretty well. It's not a 3G phone, too. Mind you, it's a 1X RTT, so it's a 2G phone. There's no EVDO support for this. But I didn't find that too annoying. Web pages load a bit slowly on it, but it's nothing too crazy. You do get a lot. You get built-in Messenger and email. I haven't tried those apps because I don't want to pay the extra month. But I can browse the web. I bought the unlimited web browsing package, so I've tested out the web browser extensively. It's all right. There's been some complaints about it being slow, and it is fairly slow if you're in a really big rush. It's not going to help you if you don't know where you're going to get your information. But if you got a couple minutes, you could easily find whatever you're looking for. And other than that, there's no video. I think to keep costs down, there's no EVDO chip, like I said earlier. It's probably got a slower processor, which is why it won't do video. So, it's not it's a greatly fast phone, but all the menus and everything, they're still responsive. You can still listen to music. While you're listening to music, though, you can't do anything else. There's any text messages don't interrupt your music. So just be forewarned, if you're listening to music, you're not gonna see if you get texts. And once again, music it's a good listening experience. It shuffles weird sometimes though. I was just listening to it on my way home and it would give me one song, then the next, then the song before, then the one I listened to a couple times. So it's pretty random, and I didn't really like the shuffle of it. But all in all, I mean, it's not meant for music. I wouldn't use it as your main digital camera. The camera's not that good. It's 1.3 megapixel. It does a couple things. It's all about this keyboard here, and it's all about the call quality. The call quality is really good. The keyboard's really good. I mean, it does messaging really well. It threads your messages, so it's much of what the iPhone does, or what you'd see on an IM client, such as Windows Live Messenger. And yeah, the quality of it too, because they neglected to put in some features like EVDO, possibly a slower processor. I mean, your battery life is very well extended. I got 2 days just out of the box, so that's not even out of a full charge. So this will easily do 2 to 3 days. And I think for most people who are just buying it for texting might even get more out of that if they're just text messaging, because that uses very little power. And these are all stock settings too. This is what Samsung set my power settings as. And yeah, the quality of it, like I said, because they cut out these features, it's great. Like, it feels like a really sturdy device. It feels good in the hand. It's nice and weighty. It's not too thick. It's a bit thicker than I'd say the original Razer, but it's not too big either. And like I said, it really reminds me of a Palm Centro. It's very Palm-like, actually. Many people say, oh, it looks kind of like a BlackBerry. Well, it kind of looks like a Palm device. And all in all, you get a couple different colors. This is the white and blue version. On version, you get white and blue, or you get gray and purple. The gray and purple looks pretty boring. The design itself, it's already kind of you know, you like it, but you don't at the same time. Personally, I look at it in 1 second, I go, it looks good, and the next I go, but it looks so ugly. And the gray just makes it look boring, and the white, it looks a bit more exciting. On Solo and Bell, there's black and red as well. I'm not sure of any other colors. I think it's just the black and red, the gray and purple, and the white and blue. So gray and purple is gray, gray, purple, and this is where the red would be, and then it'd be black and black. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's a great little phone. The keyboard takes a bit to get used to. The quality is good, call quality is good, battery life is exceptional. The keyboard's great. It handles messaging very well. For 120 bucks, your only alternative is an LG Rumor with a full QWERTY keyboard. And those I didn't really like. They just aren't built with the same quality. The screens actually on the first generation of the LG Rumor tended to break a lot. And I don't know anybody who now has one, and I knew a bunch of people who used to. So personally, I'll say feature-wise as well, the Rumor is the exact same. So if you like a slider and you're not too worried about the quality, maybe you baby your phone a lot, you don't ever have any accidents with it, you like a slider, I'd say sure, go with the Rumor. You're probably not going to see much difference. But if you want quality, you want a really good phone that's going to give you better battery life than most phones out there nowadays, because most are 800 mAh batteries, go with the Link. I highly recommend it.